Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This video is gonna be about Wise, formerly known TransferWise, and I'm gonna tell you why I use it for my business in order to receive wires from Europe in euros and convert it into US dollars. So before I get started, let me give you a little bit background about myself. I have a degree in finance, and over the past 10 years plus I've been working in the financial sector. I've worked across different roles in banking. Before I even graduated, I worked as a bank teller, as a mortgage loan officer, and after graduating with my degree, I worked in capital markets and then various other financial roles, and now I model financial products in financial instruments of banks. So with that said, I am most passionate about personal finance, and I always look for ways to optimize my spending, my money, and make sure I'm as savvy as I can be about personal finance. So in this channel, I'm gonna create more content, so please subscribe if you like this video, and you'll see more content about personal finance from me in the future. But in this particular video, I'm gonna talk about why I use Wise, why I love Wise, and why it was a solution to my problem. So my problem was how to convert money from euros to USD in the most cost-efficient ways. So when I set up this business, and basically it's my full-time job to invoice this one client that is based in Europe, I needed a way to be able to receive the currency and convert it into US dollars. I had a small business bank account and one of the big financial banks in this country, and I tried to get information from them on what would be the conversion rate if I get a wire. Unfortunately, this information is not available. They're not transparent about it. So I could not get that information online. I could not get the information when I called a small business banker. So that was very frustrating. And after seeing, so I had to basically wait to learn what the conversion rate will be after the fact. And after seeing the fee when I got thousands of euros transferred into my bank account, and I saw the fees that I was charged, I got killed. Yes, they slaughtered me, and they charged me basically for every 1,000 euro, $37. So that is insane. And if it's a couple of thousands, and every month it adds up to hundreds of dollars. So I knew I couldn't keep losing money, and I had to find another solution. So I started searching up alternative solutions, alternative ways to transfer money, and Wise came up in my searches as one of the best, as the best rate. It had great reviews, and after doing my due diligence and finding out more information about them, they're based in the UK. They have had several rounds of investments in them. So that's when companies raise up money, they go to investors and seek funds to grow their business. So they have co-founder of PayPal as one of their investors, and other big investors. Now the way it works is basically TransferWise doesn't, or Wise, they don't actually move money through banks when you make a transfer. Basically what they do is they have accounts in many different countries, and when you get a transfer from, let's say, your client, from a third party into your European account in euros, let's say, then what they do, if you want to convert it into US dollars, they basically just credit your account at the mid-market conversion rate in your US dollar account, which is which they have, and they don't which they keep and maintain, and they don't actually transfer money between banks. They have just accounts in many different locations. So that's the genius behind this approach of foreign currency conversions and transfers. So yes, what I love about them is that they use the quoted mid-market the rate to convert your currency. And what does that mean? Well, when you Google the conversion rate between US dollars and euros. You will see, and you can get the Bloomberg quote, and in TransferWise website, you will get the same exact quote. And they also let you know, fully transparent, what would be the rate, what would be the fee that they would add to that. And the fee is very, very small. The conversion fee is only 0.41%. So for 1,000 euros, you only pay 4 euros to convert, versus my bank, $37. So huge difference. And if you're doing this on a monthly basis, you don't want to use your bank. And now they're also much cheaper than other money transfer services such as Western Union, Xoom, and others. So that's why I really love them. I've had this account with them for a year now, and I've transferred thousands and thousands of dollars. So by using them versus my bank, I saved hundreds of dollars. So I'm feeling very good about this product, and that's why I decided in my first video about personal finance to talk about that, because that's been a great service to me. So other interesting information about them is that they also have a debit card that they offer in Australia, in the US, in the UK, and Japan, and a few other locations that if you travel, they basically let you purchase in the local currency with this card and quoted FX rate. So that's another great option. I don't use it personally, but it's definitely a great option. Now, another thing that I really like about them is that you get to get local account details. So if my client in Europe wants to set me up in their system, they have a local European, I'm providing them with my local European account details that are based on the European standards. So I can give them a BIC code, and I can give them an IBAN number, something that American bank cannot provide. So you get local account details for the UK if you want to use JBP. For the US, you can get personal account details. Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, and yeah, so that's definitely great. You can hold and convert money, so you get with them, you get a free account, by the way, no minimum balances, so that's also great. And you can hold currencies in 54 currencies in your multi-currency account, so many different countries, and you can send money to 80 countries. So you have a lot of flexibility when you use Wise. Okay, and yeah, so just let me tell you a little bit more about the typical transactions that I do on a monthly basis. I have 3 representative transactions, and first transaction is from the bottom, is I receive funds in euros from my client. Then my second transaction is converting it into USD. And then the third transaction that I do is I send the money to my US bank account, my small business bank account. And that's it. And I only pay a conversion fee when I convert it into euros into US dollars from euros. And that fee is fully transparent and it's low. So what's not to love about that? And when I send the money from TransferWise, from Wise to my bank, my small business bank account, then that I send thousands of dollars. That fee is so low; it's less than $1. So that's why I love Wise, and that's why I've been using it for over a year. So before I finish up this video, I just want to tell you once again, but in a bit more detail, why my first transaction with my bank to do the wire transfer and conversion was a bad deal. So my very bad deal with my bank was on July 29, 2020. The Bloomberg rate, quoted rate, was 1.1767. My bank charged me 1.1397. So for every euro, I got only $1.13, whereas Bloomberg says it's 1.17. So they had a spread of 3.7 cents. So times 1,000, that's $37 for every 1,000 euros. So yeah, that was the terrible deal I got from my bank. And if you go through Wise, you can see that your fee, the quoted rate is again the same one as you see in Bloomberg, and plus they charge you a €5 fee. So a lot better to go through Wise. So this is it for my video, everyone. And yes, I did change my shirt. It's the next day. I just want to finish up this video. And thank you so much for watching. I hope that you found the information I shared with you valuable. I spoke from personal experience, and I'm telling you about this financial service because it's been such a great service for me. And I hope that you can find it a good resource for your business or for your personal needs. And that's it. So if you want to learn more about Wise, please check the link down below. It's going to really help support my channel if you use the link that I shared with you below. And please, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, click the subscribe button. And if you want to learn you want to be the first to know when I drop my next video, please also hit the bell for notifications. Yes, I know I said a lot of things in the end, but it's YouTube. You guys know the drill. So until next time, please be savvy consumers of financial products. Thank you very much for watching.